The next thing we're going to do is clone the class repo to the EC2 instance. So here I am on the GitHub page for the class repo, and I'm going to click this clone button over here. Now we want to make sure that we have it set to clone using SSH. You may have it already set to say clone with HTTPS, which is the default, but you're going to want to click use SSH. You can switch back and forth by just clicking right here. You're going to want to make sure that you're using SSH. Now you're going to want to copy this content right here. You can click the button to copy it, or select it all and use your system to copy it. So I'm copying it to my clipboard. And now I'm going to come over here. It looks like I'm still connected to my remote system. I can tell because it says Ubuntu add IP. I'm going to actually just bump everything up to the top again. Now I'm here in the root of my system, and I'm going to paste the contents. It looks like it didn't copy it correctly. Let me try that one more time. So I'm going to type here, I'm going to type git clone, and then paste this argument right here into to clone the repo onto my server. So I run this. Because in the previous video I connected the EC2 to GitHub, this just works. And even though it's a private repo, I don't have to enter in a password or anything like that. So that's done. So while we're here, before we move on, let's go ahead and clean things up real quick. I'm going to type ls here. So you can see I'm in the, here, let's type pwd. This shows where I am on the system. It's for print working directory. So I'm in /home/Ubuntu. And you can see I've got quite a bit of files here. Your files may be different. The main thing is that I've got this class repo right here, and I want that really to be the only thing in this home directory. Everything else is kind of just taking up space. So let's go ahead and move all of these things. Let's make a new directory. We'll call this, I like to make a directory called archive, which is just, I'm sort of just making a drawer to shove everything into. And I'm going to, so now I have that directory. I use the mkdir command, make directory, to make that. And if I type ls, there's that archive directory. So let's go ahead and move everything in there. So I'm just going to move untitled IPYNB, this file right here, and then untitled 1, and then features 1, and I'll just move these for now. So you can move as many files as you like, and then the last argument is where you want to put them. So I want to move them into the archive. So if I type that, and now I type ls again, you can see that those files are gone. And then if I ls the contents of the archive, you can see that's where they are now. So here I'm going to clear the screen again. Let's type ls. So you see we still have quite a bit of files in here that we should move into the archive, the archive directory. Let's move this zip file there too. mv capital A archive.zip, little a archive for the directory where I want to put it. So I move that. You can see it's in the archive directory now, and if I type ls, it's no longer here. Now I'm going to show you a trick for moving a lot of things at once. I'm going to type mv for move, and then features underscore, and you notice that a bunch of these files have features and then a number. Features 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to type features star, and then say I want to put those in the archive, and this is going to move all of them. And if I type ls, you see that they have been moved. Now let's move the IPYNB directory and the lib, and we'll move those into the archive. You can see now it's archive and spring 2019-big-data. Now I'm going to move these stats experiments files. I'm going to use that star thing I showed you. Move those. They're gone. They're not gone. They're in the archive directory, right? There they are in the archive directory. So let's clear that screen again. Now ls. I'm going to move all of these target files in one command, mv target star archive. And now if I do ls, you see I just have the two directories. Archive, which is everything that I was working on before, and the Spring 2019 Big Data, the class repo, and this is all I want here. So this is the goal. What we've done is we in the last two videos, we connected the EC2 instance to GitHub, and then we cloned the class repo onto our EC2 instance, and here it is. Then we came in and we cleaned everything up by taking all the work that we've done and putting it into this directory called archive.